And we're live. Hey, hey, you. Boy, it's been one heck of a week. A wacky ride. A wacky ride. I'm going to share a little bit about the week while we make a breakfast panini. Now, I don't have a panini press, but we're going to make it in the pan, and it's going to be just as great. Okay, we'll press it down a little bit. We're gonna use croissant. Ooh, croissant for the bread. I just wanted something light, and I'm trying something out. I have a brunch coming up for some ladies, and I just wanted to try something nice and light. Yes, we've got waffles. Yes, we've got French toast and that stuff, but I want to make sure um, we got another option too. So, hey. Ooh, I got cards tonight because I'm not going to rely on my memory to share everything that's happened this week. But as you join me tonight in my kitchen, in my queendom, this is Sugar Pearl Studio Kitchen Live. I'm your host, Carla Renee. Hey, hey, did you see Uncle Clifford respond to my live last week? I lost my mind. I lost my Oh, I'm gonna get into it. But thank you. Thank you. It's happening. I know every day my dreams are coming true. Every day. Just a little bit. I'm just a little bit closer. So I'm very grateful that you're here joining me tonight. On this Friday night, we've had quite a storm already today. We had one this morning when I woke up, there was a storm in front that came through. And just now, one just left. So we literally had thunder and lightning, and just in time for the show. Now the sky is clear again. It's still pretty wet out there, but it's like a sign. It's like a sign. So I had a brush with celebrity this week that I want to share with you. But as you come in, I want you to know that tonight, I forgot 2 Fridays in a row, and you didn't remind me. I forgot that I didn't give away a bottle of Grand. So tonight I'm giving away that bottle of Grand, doing it with a trivia question, and I'm giving away a box of Bud Crust. Okay, we'll get into it, and just hang on. Hey, Mika. Hey, yes. Tell everybody. Share, 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 share. Let them know we eating good in the hood right now on Sugar Pearl Studio Kitchen Live. I've got some little cherry tomatoes roasting in my pan. With just I just put just a little butter in the pan, and they're just sautéing there. They were cute. They were cheap. Groceries are so high, but these were cheap. So I said, you know what? And they're when they're small like this, they're sweet and tart, and just got that pop to it. So I said, well, for my panini, I'll have a little of the juices from the tomato as it bursts in your mouth, eating it. Oh, it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so All right. Before I get started, I want to say, hey, everybody. Hey, you are welcome to be here. But I should let you know if you are watching this video live or if you're catching us on the replay on Facebook at Sugar Pearls, Facebook at Carla Renee, or Instagram at Sugar Pearls _ online. Um, this show is for 21 years old and over. Okay, so 21 and up is tonight's show. We are making this recipe featuring the Grand, so I want to make sure that no one is corrupted while they're watching this live. Lord knows I don't want to contribute to the corruption. Tomatoes are roasting slowly in some grand. You want to see? Let me show you. Let me see. Ain't that cute? Ain't it cute? Ain't it cute? Before we get started with the show, I gotta say hey to my two favorite senior citizens, my mom and dad. Hey y'all. Thanks for watching. I forgot to say that last week, and I'm like, oh my God. So I had to make sure that I gave mom and dad a shout out on tonight. They're watching, even if they ain't watching right now. Okay? They're with me. All right. So made sure I wrote that down so I wouldn't forget. Um, so my brush with celebrity. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. We are making a breakfast panini tonight. It's super fancy. Okay. But I'm trying out something because I've got a brunch for some ladies coming up, and I'm thinking sometimes I like to throw in a little surprise when I do those brunches. Like yeah, you'll get the French toast and whatever else you ask for, but I want to throw in a little something. So I'm thinking about a little breakfast sandwich. My dad makes the best breakfast sandwiches. He does. Um, but he doesn't use prosciutto. Okay, probably shouldn't. All right, ain't good for that gout, I'm sure. But we're using prosciutto on croissant and a grand mayo. But I was scared. It barely came out right. It was a little, but look, it's greener than your. I know you can hardly see, baby. See, it's kind of green because the grand is green. Yeah, the 2021. Yes, baby. Breakfast. Remember those days, breakfast for dinner? And you didn't know it was because mama ain't had no money to go to the store yet. So she put some grits in a pot and fried up a little egg and, some flour and mixed it around, had a little cane patch syrup or something, made you feel like you were, doing something special because y'all were having breakfast for dinner. Remember that? Well, we're doing it tonight. I'm trying this out because I want to offer my ladies something um, additional to what they ordered for their brunch coming up. So tomatoes are going. We'll get the bread in there in just a little bit. But let me tell you, I had a little brush with celebrity this week. Did you see? Did you see? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go back and see. Yes. So, Mr. Nico, aka Uncle Clifford, capital A period, from P Valley, responded to my show last week. Girl, almost I I was acting a fool. I have okay, so I've had the privilege of like doing. I'm gonna flip these a little bit. I think I got like a little sear on the tomatoes. I'm gonna show you. I can zoom in on Instagram, so you'll have that privilege. I got a couple of croissants. But let's go ahead and give these a flip. Oh, they're so cute. They are so cute. We're gonna have that sweet burst of brightness on our panini, which is really just a pressed warm sandwich. And since we don't have a panini press, we're going to do it like my daddy would do it because he always made like these really cool breakfast sandwiches with like fried egg and all of that. We're going to try to do that tonight. But I love his. I love it. That's when we used to go to the store and ask them to slice the hunk of bologna. Remember those days? Remember? Oh my goodness, we used to go to Miss House's store, Dad. He would get a couple of thick slices of bologna and make that sandwich. Okay, so we're gonna slice this up. Let's go ahead. Are you seeing it? It's beautiful, right? Beautiful. With your bread knife, that's the one with the serrated edge, go ahead and cut nothing complicated about this sandwich at all. This is literally just a little, something. So when the girls are sipping on their mimosas and stuff, You know, they got a cute little sandwich in their hand, you know, while they soak up all that liquor. Honey. That's what I'm talking about. I love cooking for the girls. I love cooking for honey. Yeah. Yeah. We do. We do. We act a fool. And act as we should. You ought to be able to do that with people that you care about who ain't gonna judge you for acting a fool. Okay. So did I show you my mayonnaise? I did. Let me show you again though. Okay. It's kind of green. All right, but this was made with the Grand um, oil. Now we're gonna give a bottle of the Grand away tonight with a trivia question, so stay tuned. And then we're also gonna give away a bottle of butt crust tonight. Okay, now this is coming out right before Labor Day. I thought it was gonna be Labor Day, but it may be early. Okay, I'm doing this by hand. Everything that you're ordering from SugarPearls is made by hand. Okay, I don't have a manufacturer. I'm making these. I'm crafting these foils myself. Yeah. That's the difference. It's not the same. It's not the same. Okay, so I've got a little green Grand olive oil mayonnaise here. This is not a vegan one. There are some vegan recipes, but I don't know how to do that one. But this does have egg in it, okay? So it's gonna be nice and creamy. But let me finish telling you about my brush with Celebrity. Let me back you up just a little bit. Hey y'all, thank you. It is a delicacy. So I'm gonna call him Uncle Nico because I do the whole long thing because I haven't learned how to say his last name yet. Still looking for that. But Uncle Nico commented on my show child last week, and I was like, you know what? You know what that did for me? Um, as much as I wanted to feel like, oh, let me tell you why it affects me differently with Uncle Nico. Okay, that's what I'm calling him. It affects me differently because, um, first of all, he's gorgeous, statuesque, just on a whole nother stratosphere. Okay, and confident in doing that. And if there was anybody that I could like just kiki with for the day, and we just eat and kiki, it would be Uncle Nico. Oh my God, I got a picture with John Legend. It's on my refrigerator, but sometimes I don't even know it's there. It was like when I was a kid doing radio. I didn't get excited about that, but to see Uncle Nico respond to my art, another artist respond to my art, somebody that I admire in the field of arts. Everything, okay? And it just, what it did for me, it didn't go, oh my gosh, like you're on your way to stardom, and no. I'm so glad that Uncle Nico recognized my art. But what that told me that day, let me tell you, when I saw that, I got my ass up out that bed, honey. And I said out loud, I kid you not, I said, nobody can say no to me today. Yes, I did. And I walked out of here confident that nobody was going to tell me no today about something that I needed. And guess what happened? Hold on. Did I make a note for that? Okay. Guess what happened? So, I said that I was looking to do pop-up locations for SugarPearls. I don't have a food truck. I'm not looking to get a food truck. the things that I'm thinking about right now, I'm so glad they're not happening fast. I'm so happy that they're happening in a way that's allowing me to calculate and then also to like enjoy the times and the moments and to celebrate when a celebrity like big ups you because they saw your ish. That felt good. Okay. But what that did, because I needed that win. I needed that win, you know, and we all do. Don't we all have times and moments when we're just like, God, I need a win? Tired of getting up, doing this thing. It's aggravating. Yes. So sometimes those wins come in the form of wind. Keep going. I know. I know. You feel like it got sucked out of you, but you know what? I saw you. Uncle Nico saw me. And I'm grateful that you see me too. But someone that I respect and admire in the field of the arts and just for who he is and all of his flamboyant badassness. Sis. That freedom. That's what I love. And it felt good. That wind was the wind. So you may not know what you're doing next. You may not know what you're doing right now. I don't know what the hell I'm doing right now, but you know what? I'm not stopping because I know what it feels like to stop. I know what it feels like to throw my hands up and give up and say, I just can't catch a break, you know, and to put that out there like that. Just say that I just can't, and whatever else you say after that. I know what that feels like. I know what giving up feels like. I know what heartache and heartbreak feels like. You know, I know what some of these self-inflicted wounds feel like, you know? So it's just nice to be in a place finally where you feel like you got a little bit of wind in your sail, you know? And sometimes that's all you need, just to say, okay, I rested long enough. Let me get up and get going. Sometimes you just have to talk out loud to yourself. I have that luxury because I don't have to worry about bothering nobody. I live here alone. I ain't got to worry about being too loud for somebody. No, just talking to myself, just saying kinder things to myself that I used to has made such a world of difference. So, that win that I got from Uncle Nico allowed me to leave out that day because I said that nobody could say no to me today. All right. Left out the door. Boom, boom, boom. I'm moving. I'm grooving. I'm making stops. Yada, yada, yada. All of this. And just knowing that whatever I needed now. Not some selfish whim or something, but something that I needed would be taken care of. So I drove down the street less than 3 miles from me at a shopping center, like a little outdoor strip mall. And there's a store there. And I don't really go to that store, but I'm like, let me just see. You know, the one that I wanted, that I initially saw, that I'm talking about pop-up locations now, that I initially checked into, they've got like on a Saturday or something, they may have 5 or 6, and they're just like winging it, you know. They may or may not be able to state it, you know. So I drove to this little strip mall. There are a few stores there, but nothing really grand. And I was like, oh my God. So as I drove by the store, there's an outlet on the side of the wall outside. And it's a power outlet with like 6 or 9 different outlets. Now, before I went to this store, this outlet, I stopped at Lowe's. Lowe's is on the way. I said, you know what? If I do this pop-up location, then I'm going to need the right cord. I've got a couple of extension cords, but if somebody were to see me out there, with the wrong cord for outdoor a pop-up situation, then I'd have to pay a fine. So I said, well, let me go ahead and get a cord. So I went, got a cord. They're mad expensive for outdoor. And I said, well, if you do this in a pop-up situation, then you're going to need more than just one prong or whatever you call it. I don't know. So I found one that had 3, and it was the last one on the shelf. So I said, and it was a pretty good price too. And I think it was like a 25-footer or something. So got the cord. I'm like, okay, well, wherever I go, I got to be able to plug in to their electricity, which means I have to have permission. And then I have to be able to set up no more than 25 feet away. So I pull up to this shopping center, and I go in and I said, I'm introduce myself. I'm Carla. I'm with SugarPearl. I'm a small business owner. And I was wondering, who do I need to speak to if I wanted to do a pop-up with like food and, different things, to vend. And he said, me? And it turns out he is the manager. So he said, when do you want to do it? Right now? Go ahead and get your stuff. I'm hungry. So I was like, wait a minute, slow down. He was like, no, I'm serious. Like, when do you want to do it? I said, well, I don't know if I'll be able to do it, like, definitely not today. And, it's going to take me a week to at least, get my stuff. And I've already got the equipment now. I just need to, like, stock my cooler with, like, the food or whatever it is I'm going to sell. So I'm like, give me a week. And he was like, okay, all you have to do is just let them know you spoke to me when you get here and you're good to go. And I was like, wait a minute, is there something I need to sign? Like I'm going to be plugging in. He was like, no worries, I'll be here. Do you have any questions? So now I have a pop-up location for vending. And that's going to happen before the end of the month. This month has flown by, but let me tell you, it has been eventful. Not only did he not tell me no, but he was like, can you come today? Can you start now? Sometimes people just waiting for you to ask. And I don't think anybody knew. Like that was my intention. That's one of the things on my board. And I notice every time I put something on the board, I start to step that way, So look for SugarPearls on the streets. Yeah. I got a table. I got my tent. I've got my equipment. Signage. You should be able to see me from a street. I'll let you know locations when we get, when it's time. But be on the lookout. That's what's been happening. So, things like that just feel like wins, Those are just some tomatoes. They've got a little bit of grand on them. I won't do that when I do my brunch for the ladies. I won't do the grand because, and I make sure I ask. So when I'm doing, like, let me get some of this good old mayonnaise. I'm going to put some of that closer so you can see what we're doing. When I do, if I do a brunch and they say, oh, no, we don't want any Delta 8 product, then no worries. Y'all get regular mayonnaise. Like, it is not a deal. But what I love about buttering bread with mayo is that it just gets so crispy and golden and ooey. Let's go ahead and put that down. We're going to grill the inside and the outside. I say grill, but this is not really grilled. We do have a grill pan, so maybe second step or something, we'll use a grill pan. But if you want to just use one pan, like, by all means, you don't have to be using all of that. So just a little bit. I say a little bit. That didn't look like a little bit, did it? I know. It ain't too much. All right, let's go ahead and get that. Ooh, now I hear the sizzle. Now I hear the sizzle. A little bit more mayo there. Yeah, so we use mayo just because, you could use butter, whatever you want to butter your croissant with, but I don't know, mayo just adds another little, like, crispy crunch underneath, So that's what we're buttering with tonight. All right. With my paper towel. All right. So we got a pop-up location. Yes. Let's go ahead and now, this, maybe you could call this a grilled cheese, but it's not. It's more panini, I guess, because it's got a piece of meat in it. But I was like, we could just do grilled cheese. And I was like, you know what? So I had a friend one time that told me, they said, you know what? You could do like a grilled cheese recipe on the show. And I was like, yeah, like that hadn't been done already. And I scoffed. Ah, I scoffed. Grilled cheese. Because I thought I had to be doing all of this stuff, Come to find out, sometimes them go hard, Yeah. So we doing a little panini situation, a little breakfast for dinner situation, something to soak up that mimosa situation. All right. So we go, ooh, that croissant is so tender. Look, let me show you. There we go. There we go. Ooh, I'm about to give away a bottle of the Grand. So as I was saying, we're just letting that croissant just kind of brown just a little bit underneath. Now we're gonna end up browning the top and the inside, okay? But the grilled cheese idea came about. A friend was like, "Oh, you should do grilled cheese," and I was like, whatever. But sometimes grilled cheese. Sometimes that was all we were allowed to make. If we got home before mom and dad or whatever, sometimes that was all you were able to make, was like a grilled cheese or something, and we did, and it was awesome. But as you get older, you don't do, oh my God, this is looking so good. Wonderful. So anyway, that was my win this week. Sometime a grilled cheese, like we're gonna do this with a little bit of prosciutto, and these are nice thin slices, one slice per. You can crisp these up if you want to. I just want it like that on mine, okay? But maybe if I'm doing it for some, that looks good. I'm gonna flip. I'm gonna turn that off for a second. God, this is the brown that you're looking for when you flip. Ooh, yeah. I know. Let me move this out of the way. Okay, that was not all the way melted, but as you can see, yeah, we got a little browning action going on. On this one, just doing a few more, and I think I can flip those now, and I'm gonna do one more, and that way as our girls are chatting, this will kind of be like the little appetizer before your big brunch, just like a little panini situation. Okay, all right. Hey, baby. Oh, TT Bone. Hey. I'm not waving. I'm sorry. I don't want to miss any comments tonight. Thank you all so much for joining. Jamie, thank you. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Let me see who we got on Facebook and Carla Renee. Hi, Mommy. She said, hey, it's Mom and Dad. They are watching. Mika is here. Oh, my God. Hey, Marcus. Marcus Scott plays my brother, my big brother on My Mother's Prayer. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna zoom out. I'm sorry. Yeah, hey, bro. Cast and crew checking in tonight. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so we've got let's get a little bit of browning. You know what? I won't. Just wipe this down for a second. I got a little bit of mayonnaise, but it ain't gonna hurt nothing. Excuse me. And then we're gonna do our trivia. The trivia is super easy. Okay, we're giving away a bottle of the Grand, and TT Bone said, "Hey, Mom and Dad," 1986. Hey. Thank you, Marcus. I appreciate y'all. It's been 3 years. I started SugarPearl Studio Kitchen live, and I did an escovitch recipe live. Did not know what the hell. Did not know. I kept saying, I'm live. I'm live. Oh my God, I'm live. Oh, I was so scared. Oh, I thought the feds were going to be knocking on my door. I don't know what I thought. But I had no idea what I was doing or where I was going. And therefore, I had a tendency to be all over the place. And now I can look back and go, wow, I'm not who I was 3 years ago. Should we be able to say that in our lives? Yeah. I heard Jay-Z say, you don't work this hard just so you can stay the same. I don't know what you thought about me back when in high school when I was stupid and making dumb decisions, in college when I was even stupider and making dumb decisions. As a young woman, hey Tommy, as a young woman, making stupid life-threatening decisions those years ago. But you know what? 3 years ago, even 3 years ago, I was starting to take the steps, and then I was scared, and then but I think put this there. Ooh, it's gonna be good. I'm gonna share. My platter is in. Let's go ahead and tell someone. Oops, I forgot I turned it off. But I love hot croissant. So when I look back at how doing this show, SugarPearl Studio Kitchen Live, has been teaching me, has been growing me, has been inspiring me, because sometimes I'll look back and I'll hear her say something some of the things that made sense to me then don't even matter now. They don't even matter. You know, things maybe that I wanted to say that went unsaid, or things that I wanted to do and didn't do because I was scared or ashamed. It's amazing. It is. And I hope the show has been just a little bit of light for you. You know, I'm sorry about years ago. I'm sorry about the other day. No kidding. I'm sorry. It probably won't be my last time messing up. But for the support, I mean, the real support from people who are like, you know what, we see you. We see you. You started doing this 3 years ago, and look at you. You still going, girl. We see you. Still going. And because it's become something different to me now. It's become something different. I just get to enjoy what is for me. So I'm gonna take these croissants are very hot, and I'm just gonna put them on. And what we're gonna do is just make little sandwiches. Let's see. I want to do that. I have a pan on the sweet sides. This one got a little bit crusty, but that's all right, baby. We still eating. Oh, tomorrow is my girl Lisa Carter's birthday. Lisa, if you want to come by tonight and have a glass, because I know. Hey, Tianette, hey baby. Yeah, just come on over. Get yourself a little breakfast for dinner, pre-birthday throwdown. Okay, now to our bread. I wanted to show you. Oops, sorry. I don't know how my stuff ended up over there. So just a little bit. I probably should have my big griddle, but it is tucked away right now, ready for the pop-up. So, oh yeah, I'm already ready. I'm already ready. All right, let's get I cleaned some spinach here. Let's first put a little bit of cheese. I've got some Havarti. I've got Swiss. You can mix up the cheeses if you want and just like do it how you want. But this Havarti, usually when it melts so nicely. So we're just gonna. That's okay if it gets on the pan. I got a pretty good coating here. Okay, and I got another one here because my pan wasn't big enough. To our cheese, while that's down, let's go ahead and keep this with just a little bit of heat. Let's go ahead and add our prosciutto. This is about half a slice. Prosciutto is very salty, so if you can, try not to eat too much. Okay, but I'm taking, just some, and these are some lovely slices. They really are. Look at that. Yeah. It's got some good fat, but not too much. And I want to put my tomato for just a little burst. I thought, you know what? I am going to do that. Let's put it right here. This is sexy. It is. Look, like you ain't doing too much. Just a low, slow simmer. Now this pan had a little bit of grand on it, so I'm not gonna get it like super duper hot. I want to make sure I'm still getting good flavor with that oil. I'm gonna do an egg. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and warm the thing, and then we're gonna do a bottle giveaway right now. Yeah, go ahead and share the video. And tell everybody that we're about to give away. Have to make sure I cover it up. Yeah, this show is for 21. Now, if you answer the question, or if you engage in this trivia game now, okay, disclaimer. If you engage in this trivia game, then you understand that this product contains D8 tomato ham and chip. Okay. Don't tell me that you didn't know. Okay, this you acknowledge that by playing this trivia tonight, you understand that one, you must be 21 years old or over in order to receive prize. 2, this product contains. Yeah. Now, if you understand that and you're willing, yeah, okay. But here we go. Here is your trivia question. I'm going to turn this down just a little bit. It smells so good. I'm going to drizzle just a little bit. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh, let's go ahead and get some spinach in there. Let's cover that. And then I'm going to take this one. I'm going to cover that. This looks so magical. It really does. Boo-boo. Okay, and ooh, you stubborn. Ooh, we got 3 nice paninis. So we got the flip done. If it looked like it was a struggle, honey, it was. Okay. All right, so look how beautiful. You don't have to have a panini press. No, all I got is this old pan. You can use a regular flat pan if you want to. And I'm just going to press because I want that cheese to have a little more contact with the pan so that it starts. Hey, Miss Retta. Hi, baby. Ooh, I think I'm going to give this a flip because, ooh, I have to freaking show you how gorgeous this is. Panini, no panini press type of sexy. Okay. Now that I've done a little bit of a flip, I'm just going to show you our finished product. You can, if you want to keep it hot for the girls or guys or whomever, then stick it in the oven. Or I'm just going to stick it off to the side like that. All right, just like that. And just let it stay warm. That cheese will continue to melt. And it's going to be lovely. Just lovely. Okay. Got 1 egg down. 2 egg down. Now, can I? Oh, yeah. Okay. One of the eggs, I was thinking about leaving one of them open face. Let me turn that up just a little bit. But I don't know if I don't really care about yolk being intact. I want a soft scramble, you know. But I don't want the whole yolk. I may do one for pictures, just for people who like the yolk and like it intact, and when it arrives and all of that. So I'm gonna turn that off, baby. Stop cooking. Turn that up. Trivia. Here we go. Let me get my questions. This trivia question, okay? Everybody, let's see. Okay. Oh, this is a secular question. Secular, not sexual, secular. Okay, secular question. Secular music question. Okay. So something that you would hear on an R&B station. Okay, that's all you're going to get. Ready? First answer, I see I got my glasses so I can see who posted first. Okay? Pushing you down, putting you down. I'm down? Sure. Here we go. You need to be able to answer this secular music question. Ready? No, she was talking to me. Y'all quit fighting. Ready? Here you go. What time did Usher want to come through? What time did Usher want to come through? I'm looking at comments. Let's see. That is a secular music question. It's fairly easy. You should know the answer. Nope. 7 on the dot. Nope. What time did Usher want to come through? Nope. I know what you're referring to, but that's not it. What time did Usher want to come through? Maybe it's not so easy. Okay. Y'all, really? I don't see an answer. I really don't know. What time did Usher want to come through? Okay, we're going to come back to that. I'm still looking for the correct. It's not 7 o'clock. It's not 7 o'clock. Okay. Thank you, Marcus T. Scott. You make me want to come through 2:15. Just to what? Just to put it down on you. You make me want to replay all of those things that you in me. Yeah, 2:15. A quarter after 2. Marcus, this bottle is yours. Congratulations. Now, this is powerful stuff. Okay? Please be advised that you must cook responsibly. You must cook responsibly. Okay? You can view the lab results and all that on the webpage. I'll provide that at another time because I can't do that in this video. Okay. Well, congratulations, Marcus. Okay, so we'll coordinate and I'll get this out to you. Okay? Don't worry. Your chance to win is coming up. I got product, honey. I got products. Okay? For people that have been saying they want to support. Oops. Oops. You can't call people out for not supporting you. You don't know why they ain't supporting you. Okay? Don't do that. You don't know why. You might have cut them off in traffic 13 years ago and they still remember that. That still lives with them. You don't know. You don't know. But yeah, sure. I would. Don't worry, I've got a church trivia coming up for you next. All right, church trivia. Don't forget, we've got exquisitely crafted, premium, made by me. Oh, y'all think I just be? No, I learned how to do this because if my body breaks down one day and I can't, then I know how. You know, I know how to do something. I know how to earn some money somewhere, somehow. I'll leave this here. So that's been my quest. That's been my mission. All right, it's all about making sure that I give myself a chance at the life I want. And I'm gonna do that. Oh, yeah. All right, so Bud Crust we're giving away next. My panini is ready. It is ready, honey. All right, so we got a beautiful fried egg panini. All of them don't have eggs. Sometimes we don't want eggs, but isn't this like, girl? Isn't it? Isn't it everything you wanted and didn't know? You didn't know that tonight you wanted prosciutto and Havarti breakfast paninis. You didn't know. You got tomato in that joint. You got egg in there. You got spinach in there. This is a sexy little sandwich. Let's take a bite. I don't know which one I want. I want this. I gotta take a picture of that one. Because that yellow peeking out right there is something to behold. Did you hear that? Did you hear that crunch? That's what I'm talking about. In our case, we've got our grand mayo. I'm getting pops of tomato. You can put whatever you want in your panini. I'm not gonna eat all this. There's magic in a bottle. Mm. 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 This and some cotton candy mimosas. Oh, honey, we do it grand. Mhm. And I love hanging out with the girls because you can be kind of fanciful, you know. We're gonna have some cotton candy mimosas. Mm. And this and a waffle bar. Mm. That's Havarti cheese. This sandwich is so buttery, gooey. Mm. And you know the croissant is all butter. That smoky prosciutto. Mm. Mm. Let's give away some butt crust. Butt crust. All right. Again, let me just do the disclaimer and let you know that if you consent to receive this prize, you also consent that you are 21 years old or over, and and you know that this is a D8 THC product. Okay, that's what you're saying if you consent to win. All right. Question question for all my church goers. Butt crust church goers. I know I was. It ain't my business. And guess what? It ain't theirs either. It ain't theirs either. All right. This is your church trivia. Okay. And really, this one is more of a finish the line. Okay. A finish the line. Here is your church question. Are you ready? Now, Marcus, you cannot win. Okay. You won already. So we go see who else might get a shot tonight. All right. Tonight, this second and last trivia is for butt crust. I just love saying it. It almost sounds like butt crust. Okay. I'm not being vulgar. I'm just saying, like summertime, you're doing a lot of butts. Yeah, a lot of ribs. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. So you can use this on your butts. It's a bud crust. And there is actual flour in here. I know because I make it myself. It's got a warm Caribbean texture to it. You've got your thyme, you've got a little rosemary, you could taste every herb in here. You taste every herb. I love wordplay. In here. Okay. Okay. Church question for butt crust. All right. Okay, here we go. Um, go anyway. The question is, what am I gonna do when I get to heaven? Looking for the right answer in any moment. What am I gonna do when I get to heaven? Anybody who's been in any church, maybe I don't know, Latter Day Saints. I think I don't see nobody. I don't see nobody. Sing and shit the victory. Think so. I'm gonna give you that one just because. Because that was the best laugh of the night. I was singing shit. Child, enjoy your butt crust. Enjoy your butt crust. Honey, rub it on them ribs, rub it on them chicken wings, rub it on that shoulder, on that butt, on that lamb chop, on that tomahawk. Rub it on that snapper. Rub it on that shrimp. Colossal, that is. Don't give me nothing smaller than that. Because I'm going to wonder why you invited me. I know it was supposed to say shout. She was talking too fast. Yes, the correct answer is I'll sing and shout. Now, did my mama say it too? Oh, she say for mom. Sorry, mama and daddy. They know you didn't mean it. They know I like to cuss stuff. So that was a good one. But Mika, for the bonus, I'm gonna throw in some sea moss for this. For the bonus, Mika, who won't be able to put you out? Who won't be when I get to heaven? I will sing and shout. Won't who won't be able to put you out? Who won't? Who won't, Mika? Oh Lord. Nobody. That's all right, girl. You win. You win. You win. I'm gonna send you some sea balls anyway, child. You done good tonight. Nobody. Look, mama. Look, my mama enjoy a good joke, honey. She said nobody. Won't nobody be able to put me out. That's right. When I get to heaven, I'm gonna sing and shout. Won't be nobody to put me in. Yeah. What church you been going to? Apparently Mika's church is still, you know. Y'all out in these streets, Mika. Oh, y'all have made my night. Let me tell you, I have been amazed. Okay, so that's for Marcus. This is for Mika. All right. Amazed at the growth. Okay. And if you've ever watched a half the episode of Sugar Pearl's Studio Kitchen live, then I hope that maybe one time you heard something that inspired you, that encouraged you to find that wind and go. Go. You know what it feels like to give up and quit and move on and be miserable and to beat yourself up and feel unworthy and all. You know what we do. We do so much of that. Why don't we do something different now? Why don't, here's a thought, I'm just saying, but why don't we spend the better part of our existence from now on doing a little more self-discovery? Yeah, because we're quick to diagnose other folks and say, what's wrong in lots of situations. And you should be aware of situations, you know, as they arise. Um, but the work that you do to love yourself and the process that is taking to get there is like none other. I promise you. Oh my God, my eyes are open every day. I I've never been committed to I know I've said that before, but I have to say I've never been this committed to a process ever. Mm-mm. I've never been this honest with myself and with people who choose to love me. Okay, because it's a choice. Nobody has to, But for people who choose to love me, then you know, I'm a little jacked up, but I ain't as jacked up as I used to be. I'm not. And it doesn't matter who sees or who doesn't see or who recognizes or doesn't recognize. It doesn't even matter. It matters that I know, because I see me different. And therefore I'm walking out what it is I want to live. From I'm just trying to spend the better part of my existence being where I need and want to be, around people who choose to love me and give me the space to grow. Yeah, it's something else. It is something else. Thank you. I got some pictures to take tonight. Thank you for watching. If you've been I'm a little bit over time, don't worry. Um, Thank you for tuning in, for putting up with me in my shenanigans. But also you've seen parts of my growth on this platform, and I'm grateful to that. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not ashamed. I know I didn't do everything right, um, but I'm proud of the steps and missteps. I gotta own all of that. I love you too. I love you too. Thank you. I'm gonna eat some more of this breakfast panini that we made with prosciutto and creamy Havarti. That I gotta try to get that cheese pulled back. Ooh, it was so good, and it was just like meat in your mouth. It was so good. So anyway, I got an egg, and yeah, I'll do what I need to do. But thank you. Go to the website at sugarpearlsonline.com. On there, I've got a few specials going on. So you can do, if you do lemon or garlic olive oil, I've got my handcrafted oils there for you in a beautiful Bordeaux bottle. Labels that I created myself, concept, everything. But go there, and if you want, I think it's 2 for $40. I think it may be 2 for $40, but try it out. I've got some codes at the top of the banner that'll tell you what you can key in at checkout. Sea moss is still for sale, so thank you for staying healthy with me. Thank you. I love this feeling. I gained 5 pounds last week, or this past week. I was like, dang, but I didn't dwell on it. It was like, okay, you know what you got to do. Like, you ate crazy. Yeah, I ate crazy. Dwan was here, and I just wanted to like cut up. So that's what I did. So now I know, I got to jump back on it, and I'm jumping back on it. Okay. Um, but yeah, thank you for going on the health journey with me. Um, that has made a difference in my life as well. I'm I'm learning to be more consistent because I know there's at least one somebody who's watching, and they may be watching, to make sure I keep up, to make sure that I, continue to do what I say I'm going to do. So as long as you're true to that, you just don't know. Put your best out there. Put it out there. Somebody sees. Somebody saw mine. Somebody I just want to meet. I'm such a fan. I'm such a googly-eyed little dumb girl around Uncle Nico. I know he smells good. Anyway, get the oils, get the grand. You can get 15% off the grand, by the way. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now the price is not going to change, but you can use the code to get 15% off. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I suggest you do that because the price is what it is. The price is the price. Okay, we're talking 500 milliliters of DETHC. Okay, it's a cannon, child. A cannon. So, use code NEW22. New 22. Use new 22 at checkout if you're getting the grand. And yeah, start educating yourself. Yeah, you'd be surprised at the difference it might make in your health. You might be resistant to some things just because, you know. But I don't know. Give it a shot. Mm. Hear that buttery crunch? You only get that with mayo. Sometimes with butter, especially not good butters, kind of cheap, they got more water in them than anything. So it can make your bread soggy rather than crisp like this. Mayo will keep it nice and crisp. Listen. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Thanks for hanging out with me. I guess I'll see you next week, child. Mm. Thanks for watching. Know that I love you. And I hope you love me back. All right. Mm-hmm.